Hello, dear viewers. Greetings. I really don't know how to start this video, but this is a yes or no file selection video. Just think about a question in your mind, and there are four colors on the screen. Pick one, or maybe two or three if you resonate with multiple colors, and I'll tell you if the answer to your question is yes or no. Okay, take a minute, pause the video if necessary, and see what the answer or consequence to it will be. Just think of a question and breathe calmly on it. Pause if needed. So I'll begin the reading now. Okay. Let's start with the blue pile first. Okay. So the answer to your question is Five of Cups in reverse. So the answer to your question is a yes. Uh, it feels like you are coming out of a phase of grief, a phase where you were not able to look at the good opportunities or what you had in life, a phase where you were drowned in sorrow, but now you're finding peace somewhere, right? You are crossing over that bridge to, I would say, a rainbow bridge. I don't know why that's coming to my mind. Uh, and at the end of the rainbow, there's always this golden pot, but that's just a myth, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's the message I'm getting here, that the answer to your question is a yes. And I also was channeling some other messages for your file, for this collective. Story of My Life by One Direction. I Don't Want to Live Forever Again by Zayn Malik and Taylor Swift. And Return to the Sender. So, talking about okay, wait a minute. There's a lot of light here. I'm not sure if you're able to see, but return to the sender is what's written over here. And what this really means is if you, I can sense two meanings, and this may differ for some people, one or the other. If you're about to get a parcel, or like, I don't know, this is the example that came to my mind, that you're about to get a parcel or invitation of some kind. Or maybe it's that you're getting negative energies, or please don't take it in a heavy way. It's not supposed to be concerning or something. But if somebody is sending you energies that are not yours, or if you catch some energies that are not yours, right? And I can see this is a very heavy card, but since it's in reverse, I think you are coming out of that heavy energy. So, in order to really recover and to avoid such heavy energies in future, what you may do is, so one thing that you can say out loud to the universe, maybe, or just to yourself, that I choose to release the energies that do not belong to me with love and compassion, and I return them back to the sender. I release them to the universe. I surrender, whichever quote feels comfortable to you, most intuitive to you, you can pick it and you can say it out loud, uh, as many times as you would like, once a day, twice a day, right? And that may help you in gaining back that power, that confidence, that spark back in yourself, I think, that energy. And I Don't Want to Live Forever. It's by Zayn Malik and Taylor Swift. The song was like Until You Come Back Home. And I think it's about coming home to yourself. Even this man in this picture, you can see he is standing so close to his home only if he crosses the bridge. Oops, hold up. Only if he crosses this bridge can he come back to his home, his future. I'm even hearing his wife and kids for someone. So, yeah, drowned in this energy, you couldn't see all that, or you were just not able to step out. But now I think you have the choice. You can do that, right? So, until you come back home is the main lyric, the main line that stands out to me. And another song that was coming in was Story of My Life by One Direction. It's it's a good song, but please check it out to see if it stands out to you in any way, if it feels significant to you in any way. Three cards here: Judgment, the Empress, and Seven of Swords. I don't know if it's visible to the camera, uh, but yeah, these are the cards. Let me clear the space real quick. Okay, I'm hearing the word darling in my head. Uh, I don't know if that's significant to someone. So I think there is this wake up call coming in your way. I think there is some negativity around you or some dense element. I won't say it in a very don't get panicked, but it's like a wake up call from the spiritual realms that there is some kind of element around you. I don't know if that is you or somebody around you, could be either ways, but they have this deceiving energy about them, right? They're hiding something from you, something that they are not communicating properly, right? Taking advantage of you in some manner, I'm sensing. Just some kind of deception, very heavily, I'm getting. So beware of that. I think with the Empress card, the truth is in your favor. I think that the blessings are upon you. So hopefully that will give you some reassurance and confidence. But yeah, there is this divine feminine energy that I'm getting in this reading. It's a gender neutral reading. So if you are a man or woman or any gender, I would still say that it's giving very, uh, that empress energy, the goddess energy. So I have a feeling that the cosmos are with you, that the truth will come out finally. Be watchful for that. And also be not on your toes. Please don't panic, but just beware that there is some kind of deceiving energy around you that you need to be aware of. And and just maybe you can sit and reflect. You can just sit and reflect what it is exactly that could be causing this, right? Or who or which energy. It could be a habit of yours, it could be a situation in your life that's causing this kind of energy in your life. So that was the reading for you. Pile number one, pile blue pile, sorry. Thank you for listening to me and watching the video. If it resonates with you, please like and subscribe if you would like to, for the energy exchange sake. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye. So, welcome to your reading, pile yellow. If this is what you chose, the answer to your question will be a yes, a very positive yes. And I think whatever the question might be, again, I'm getting this just like pile number one, like the blue pile. I'm getting this very beautiful divine feminine energy, the infinite wisdom and potential that the universe, the nature holds. That was more about the cosmos. This pile more seems about the nature, the Mother Earth, right? It's a very fertile energy, a very nurturing, loving, caring energy, but in a way that it's not soft completely, right? It knows when to be firm, but it knows when to tame. The lion with their nurturing powers, with their softness, with their diplomacy. So I was also getting this word. I'm hearing the word solstice for some reason, if that is significant for someone, and solitude, inner solitude. Hmm. So whatever your question was, I think the answer why this is a yes could be because of the infinite potential and wisdom you hold, or what Mother Nature is granting you, the nurturing, the caring power, the diplomacy that you can hold in a situation to uh, balance it out rather than to, show your brawn, use your brain, use your heart, and maybe you can get the situation under control. That's what I'm getting here. So let me see. Um, any advice for my yellow file? One card, please. Okay. That's another very positive card. Uh, Four of Wands for advice. And this points towards a time of celebration. And that celebration can be in any form. It can be in a form of achievement. It can be because you have some engagement or marriage situation coming up, right? If that resonates with you, please take it, or otherwise leave it. Please use your discernment. But it could be some kind of party or wedding party, I'm sensing. Um, yeah, very yin and yang feeling of a union is what I'm sensing. So a very balanced energy, very celebratory energy. So I think that you have tamed the lion, which is like literally almost impossible to do. It's high time you it's high time you realize how big of a deal it is and actually meet with your loved ones and celebrate it with them. Just not celebrate it in a grand way if that's not what you want, but just, have a little toast, have a little party or something. It totally depends on the context. But yeah, this calls for a celebration. That's what I'm hearing right now. Like, oh my God, I'm getting such happy vibes and energy right now in this reading. So yeah, I think it's a very positive card and a very positive pile. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you resonate with this pile, if this answer has resonated and satisfied you in any way, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Bye bye. So, welcome to your reading, uh, Pink Pile. This is the third pile of this video, and let's see what the answer to your question is. Keep the question in mind. The answer is a no. Okay, let's see why it's a no though. So the answer to your question will be no for some reason. I think it's because if you are planning to move forward with a new idea, a new venture, a new project, it could be anything, right? You have established something in your life and now you wish to move ahead with something else, some another, as I said, project. Uh, it says to wait and reevaluate what you are planning to do. Uh, is it strategic enough, right? Currently, what is the core of it, the plans and all that you have prepared? Another thing is that if you are indecisive about moving forward, if you are hesitant, if you are scared, then maybe gather all the information that you can about this project or this new venture that you are starting out, right? Uh, Logically move forward instead of passionately, impulsively taking a new decision. And it's totally fine to take a break and to listen to your heart, to your gut feeling, what feels right to you. Okay? Like it's not about listening to me or someone else. What does the inner voice say to you? That's what matters the most. So I got a message for you guys. Uh, I heard dear reader for some reason. I was about to say dear viewers or dear watch, whatever, but I accidentally heard in my head dear reader when I was calling out to the universe, right? And yeah, it was like I was swapping the two words, reader and universe. Like I usually address universe in that way, dear universe, but I accidentally said dear reader. And when I was about to address you guys, I accidentally thought of Dear Reader, and that immediately brought me to the Netflix show of Bridgerton. But I also heard the word Brooklyn in my mind, so that could be significant for someone here. Maybe you watch Bridgerton a lot. Maybe you live in Brooklyn or plan to go to Brooklyn. Or maybe you're just a fan of Bridgerton in a way that, yeah, maybe this resonates with you because you are an avid reader of some form and you are planning to either write a book. I genuinely don't know completely, but that's where I'm going for now in that direction. Okay, let me see what advice we have for you. So, what does Pile Ping need to know? Dear Universe, thank you. Okay, it's the devil. And then there's High Priestess at the bottom of the card. But I'm also seeing the sun, so that's a positive indication of some kind. It's a little depressing here, but that's okay. Maybe I'm just overthinking. I think this is about some kind of contract that you're about to sign. I have a tendency, it might not be for everyone in the pile, but someone is about to sign a contract of some kind, and this is going to be instead of uh, you are looking for an expansion, but it could be something that restricts you or binds you in some way. And that could be wrong, that could be right. I'm not commenting on that, but it genuinely looks a little not very nice, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. It's totally up to you for your interpretation of your context. So be wise when you choose to move forward because there is something hidden in this contract, right? And another thing that's very common in this whole spread is the duality of every card, right? Moving from one option to another, having a feminine and masculine energy, again, having a black and white space, as you can see in this card. So, yeah, and another thing is that the High Priestess came in, wasn't just the devil. So that means listening to your intuition is very important in your case scenario, and finding the gray area is very important. Read the fine print of your contract. Okay, know the details. Just get the information as much as you can, not to a crazy level, but you know what I mean. Just be well informed before taking the step further. And yeah, that's what I'm getting for your reading. What is hidden behind could be something that is very binding for you, right? Or it could be something that's very, future, in the future, it could be very fertile for you. We don't know that. So that's why just getting more clarity on that would be very necessary. Uh, that was the reading for you guys. Um, Another thing that I'm getting right now is with Bridgerton, I can see this pink color over here, and I don't know, it reminds me of flamingos. Flamingos are also, uh, it's a sign of divine feminine, yes. Not divine feminine, but of very feminine energy, yes. but it also reminds me of transitioning from one place to another because they migrate a lot, right? They migrate from one place to another with their babies and all. I'm going back to the documentary. I'm sorry, got distracted. So maybe it is that phase of your life where you are also transitioning from one world to another, right? There's also a globe in the hand of this guy. So yeah, that looks like a very interesting phase of your life. Good luck with that because I know that being in a limbo or being in transition is not easy, but sometimes it can change your life for the better. So I am looking forward to your future personally. Best of luck. You got this. Thank you for watching. And if you like my reading and resonate with it, please leave a like and feel free to subscribe for proper energy exchange so that I can keep connecting with you in future and maybe my readings could be of help or guidance to you guys. Thank you. Another thing that I noticed was that the sun came up, but that will extend this reading a lot. It's a positive card. That's all you need to know. Thank you. Welcome, dear Wild Red. This is your pile if this is the color that you have chosen. Just confirming. So the answer to your question is Nine of Wands. Okay. So the answer for your question, I have a feeling it could be a yes, right? But this guy in this card, he looks so exhausted and done with everything. He's carrying all these sticks all by himself. Yeah, and it looks like he's about to give up. Is this your condition as well? Let's see. So I have another message for you. That is Heather, a song by Conan Gray. I don't know the pronunciation, so please pardon me if I make any mistakes. But yeah, if you are on the verge of giving up, I would say that's your decision, but my personal advice to you would be to maybe not give up so soon. Take a break, but don't quit. Don't get a burnout, but at the same time, you're so close to reaching the finish line. I'm also hitting Final Destination, so that's a scary movie, but in general, if you're about to reach your destination, maybe uh, maybe just put in a little more effort and you'll get there. So the answer to the question is a yes, but with these conditions that I'm speaking of. Let me check the lyrics of Heather because I'm really curious. Okay, so I read the lyrics, I checked out the song a little bit, and I'm feeling a little sad now because it feels like I don't know if the song resonates with you. If it does, it's okay. If it doesn't, don't try to fit it in because this might not be for everyone watching. But yeah, it's like this person that is like a very sad energy, I guess. Mm, wanting to be someone that they are not, just in order to get loved, just in order to be loved. And uh, another energy that I'm getting here is the song Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo. There are a lot of American songs popping up because usually in my readings I get Korean K-pop music. So that's an interesting change. I like it. Uh, so getting back to the topic, I'm so sorry I get distracted. So yeah, it's like somebody betrayed you, or I don't know, but this pile kind of resonates with, I think the first pile. I need to go and check and I'll let you know. But another pile, I got this similar energy where they were seeing some kind of betrayal. I think it was second or first pile. It might also be for you. because the song is playing out here. So, some kind of betrayal, some kind of traitor, it could be in a romantic sense that even after showing all the love, they are not getting it back, right? Uh, yeah, please check out the lyrics of the songs, Heather and Traitor, in order to get better idea of what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's like if you do not get the validation or love that you want, if you get betrayed by someone, huge chances, not 100%, but huge chances that it's not your fault, right? So don't take it on yourself, be yourself, love yourself, and just, yeah, that would be something that is my personal advice. Let's see what the universe's advice is for you, though, because that is more important in my opinion. Magician. That really resonates with this card. And I have Ace of Swords at the bottom. That is beautiful. So, yeah, that kind of resonates with what I have been talking about. Uh, you are reaching the finishing line. Universe is about to reward you with something, right? A new form of ambition, the strength you need, or maybe some kind of opportunity. And you just need to look forward to that now. And you are the magician. This card has come up for you. You have all the resources you need. All you need to do is connect with yourself, connect with the universe, get the energy, and keep going, okay? Just don't quit. Take a break if needed. Don't get a burnout. You have the potential. You can get it. You can get this done. So, yeah, opportunities will show up. The project that you have started or that you have thought of, the new idea, the one that you have been working so hard on will get to fruition if you put in the right efforts and right direction into it. You can manifest anything that you put your mind to, that you put your heart to. So good luck in getting there to the to your destination, to your finishing line. Just don't be hard on yourself, but put in the effort that's required, and I'm pretty sure I am on your side. You got this, okay? And thank you so much for watching. If you resonate with this file, if you resonate with this reading, please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you wish to for proper energy exchange so that I can keep connecting with you guys. If my readings ever offer guidance or help to you in some way, I would be very grateful. And again, if you have been betrayed by someone, it's painful, but please take care of yourself, okay? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.